Hello, so in this video I'm going to be talking about the Polish Fernez mask. Now, this is one of those weird masks where I think originally it might be like an MSA kind of industrial mask, and then several different countries sort of did it under license under different names. So in this video I'm just going to be referring to it as the Fernez, but interestingly on the side it actually has another name. It says Sperian or something like that. So there we go, so who knows. But yeah, so if I show you the box and the manual, so this is the box. So at the top it says Fernez by Willson. Then yeah, a couple of different things on the side. And there's obviously different versions of it. I'm pretty sure this one is the Panoramic mask, even though they've not, ticked that. But looking at how the exhale valves and everything are done on it, I'd be pretty certain it's that one. So there's also some stuff on the side, and that bit's French. Now, from what I can understand, like from what people were saying, it seems that there's a French variant of this mask and everything else, so that's that. Now, if we have a look at the instruction manual, this is definitely in Polish. There's a sticker on there, not a sticker, sorry, stamp there as well. So, yeah, the manual's Polish. There's one of those cool diagram ones that shows you basically everything in the mask if all the parts are disassembled, so mostly just showing you the valves. But I'll give you a quick run through of the mask. Let me just take the filter off a minute. It came with an FP5 filter that was sealed, but I've just put a particulate filter on it for now. So here's the actual mask itself. It was completely brand new, unblemished when I got it. Obviously a couple of times of taking this on and off you'll get a bit of dirt and scuffs on it. So you've got a big voice diaphragm here, as you can see, that's quite similar to you see on some sort of firefighters masks. On this side you've got your exhale valve. This bit just spins around. I don't know if you can actually just yank that cover off easily, or if it will require a tool to get it off. I think that might need a tool to get off, but if you look inside at that angle you can just about see that there is a exhale valve under there. So exhale valve on the right, voice diaphragm on the left when you're wearing it. Filter connects sort of 40mm thread on the sort of chin. I was wondering if it's an RD40 or DIN anywhere, but I don't think it's GOST anyway. So it says CL2 and medium on the front there. You've got an oral nasal cup there. It says Baku Pano CR on the top. So yeah, I'd assume that is the panoramic model, although all of them had a panoramic lens. And there you go. It says 06 in the rubber chin bit, oral nasal cup inside, so that was made in 06, but I think the straps had a date from 90 on them. Yeah, unless that's 06 as well. So it could be either 2006, yeah, maybe it's 2006. And it says Fernez that sort of faded quite a bit on there. So, pretty simple system. You've got your standard cool, carry neck straps, so you can just hang it like that when it's not in use. If you're wondering what it looks inside when you look out, pretty good. A little bit of distortion at the far edges of the lenses, but otherwise a good field of view. There's actually valves in the oral nasal cup, so it's a well designed oral nasal cup. The only weird thing is it seems there's no way of adjusting the top strap. So I guess you just have to luck into having a top strap that's a good fit for you. Weirdly, it's still got the rubber bits there like it is an adjustable strap, but there's certainly no adjustable mechanism here. But the other 4 straps are adjustable, so 5-point head harness, 4 are adjustable, it seems the top one isn't. So anyway, let's get this on. So, pretty simple design, your face sits in it like that, tighten the straps. A lot more comfortable now I've shaved my hair, I can tell you that. So that's that nice and tight. As you can see, pressurises. So, simple case of screwing on the filter. This is a 40mm NATO filter, so it's certainly not a GOST mask because this screws in absolutely fine. And yet, luckily, it seems to me the top strap doesn't need adjusting at all, because as I said, that would be a bit bad if it did, because I'd have no way of doing it. So, nice and easy strap adjustment system. It's one of those ones where you just simply do that to loosen them, and do this to tighten them. So, no issue there. That's good. I suppose it's one of those masks so you can probably just pull the top strap down a bit if you want it, like the entire harness down a bit if you want that adjusted. So the voice diaphragm seems pretty good. I'm looking at the audio levels on the camera, and they don't seem to have gone down much since I was talking. I know the camera actually has a really good normalisation of audio feature on this. so I have to actually don't need to get around to normalising the audio as much in Vegas as I had to with the old camcorder. One of the nice things of this is basically if you're talking quite loud close to the camera, it auto-normalises pretty quickly, and then if you put something on that's a bit quieter it tries to boost them, but still, judging by those audio levels, it's not having to do much boosting. It was like 80% of what it was with me speaking at the same distance. So yeah, all in all, this is pretty comfortable. Again, this is one of those masks where I think you might get a bit of fatigue around this area of your face after a while. With these straps, of course, you could probably loosen them quite a lot and then get them just as tight as needed to make a good seal but not be too tight. Again, with some respirators it can be pretty difficult to, you know, get that exactly right. I'm assuming this is a one-size-fits-all respirator like a lot of panoramic masks are, simply for the reason that, you know, it seems the straps both undo and tighten to a massive degree. But yeah, very good peripheral seal. As you can see, my eyes are pretty close to the front. Because you'll get people that ask, can you wear glasses with this? Not unless you get glasses fitted, or you get weird glasses that just sit on your nose and don't have any arms that come out there, because that would break the seal, same as any full-face respirator. But yeah, this is all in all very good. Again, you'll always run into the issues that you get with these where the filter stops you looking down like that, but if you had a hose attached that wouldn't be an issue. Of course I'm going to be asked, will this work for novel coronavirus nCov 19? Yes, of course it will with a particulate filter. But remember, as lots of people have said in the comments and things, that you'd only need a mask like this if you're going out or treating sick people on public transport if it gets really, really bad. In terms of, you know, would you need it while sat around in home doing nothing? Absolutely not. You know, you can just isolate yourself in your house for that regard if it gets really, really bad, but hopefully it won't. But, yep, so this is a mask. Lots of people had asked me, could I buy and do a review on? I'm hoping as well to do a decon video sometime this week. The only issue has been at the moment I'm waiting for a UVB lamp to arrive that I want to include in the video. So when that arrives I can get on with that video. But yeah, so for all the people asking for a review of this Fernez mask, here it is, and it's actually pretty damn good. I really like it. Probably not my favourite panoramic mask, but it is good. The Spasiani is a bit more comfortable, although I'd actually think the rubber on this would be a bit more resistant to chemicals. So this would be a case of it's a slightly less comfortable panoramic mask, but in the event of you using it against chemicals and not just, you know, like fallout dust or viral bacteriological agents, it would be better in that regard. So yeah, I know a few people had given me a bit of info on the mask, and again, it was a bit of a confusing mess of it. Seems like it was originally designed by maybe either Honeywell or MSA or something, and then done under license in various countries. I know Poland has a habit for some reason of buying French masks on license to produce. But yeah, very well made. If you spot one of these for like the £30 to £40 on UK eBay where I got mine, that's a good price. Again, if you can get them in a similar price for various nations, yeah, good mask. As I'm talking, yeah, I am feeling a bit of fatigue on my jaw like I do with the CT12, FM12 and S10 because of how the strap system works, but all in all, a very good mask, and you certainly get a good field of view so it's not claustrophobic. And as you can see, no fogging up going on there because the oral nasal cup is well designed. So there you go, the Fernez mask, or whatever different name you want to give it. But yeah, on that bit it says Venduve Sidex or something like that, France. So it's obviously had different names in different periods or depending on who makes it, but yeah. In terms of it just being called the Fernez or whatever, yeah, it seems pretty good. And as I said, not much more to say about it, just that, you know, it is what it is, and that seems to be, where's the big bit of writing, there we go, it does seem to be a good mask, so this will be a little bit I do for the thumbnail. But yeah, for anybody asking me, thanks for your support and everything recently. I obviously bought this for all the donations I've got, and yeah, it is a good mask. If you wanted a good panoramic mask, it would be absolutely suitable. It would be very easy to wear with an NBC hood because of how the way this ridges round, so they would stick to it fine. And yeah, it sort of reminds me of firefighters' masks, just built with 40mm in mind, and not a, you know, positive air pressure system using an air tank or whatever. But yeah, good mask. I'd recommend it. Yeah, all in all very good. Not much else to say about it.